Hello. In this video, I'll show you how to add or edit a working calendar in Engage. You will need to have administrator level access to do this. You may wish to apply working calendars to ensure that days off are not counted as sick days. First, head to the Administration section, then click on the Calendars tab just below. Here you can see a list of the calendars you already have in place. If you've never created a calendar, the list will be empty, bar the default calendar. To add a new shift pattern, click New Calendar. Give your calendar a name. It's best to use something really descriptive like Monday to Wednesday, 7 hours. That way it will be really easy to assign the right calendars to right employees or departments. Set the start date of your shift pattern. If the pattern starts on a Monday, make sure to choose a Monday in the calendar. If you have historic absence data that you want this calendar to apply to, you should backdate the start of the shift pattern, so choose a date as far back as the absence records go. If the employees always work the same days every week, or if they work a recurring shift pattern over several weeks, choose Shift Pattern Calendar. If they work different days every week, or rosters are randomly assigned or change frequently, you should choose Flexi Calendar. For flexi calendars, you'll only supply the contracted hours and average length of a working day, and absence calculations will be averaged out over a period based on these. For shift patterns, there are a few more details, and here is how you set those up correctly. First of all, click on the little plus sign on the right to add a pattern. For a standard Monday to Friday working week, you would choose 5 days on and 2 days off. You should then enter the length of the day. You can either specify the start and end times or just enter the number of hours per day. If the shift pattern has longer and shorter days, you can simply split the pattern up into sections. Let's say Monday and Tuesday the employee works 9 hours, but on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday they only do 6. In this case, you would set the first pattern as 2 days on, 0 days off, since there are no rest days midweek. Length of a day is of course 9 hours. To add the remaining days, click on the plus sign again, and this time add 3 days on, 2 days off. Friday is followed by the weekend, so the 2 rest days need to be included here. Length of a day this time is 6 hours. If the shift pattern starts midweek, let's say the employee works Wednesday through till Sunday, the shift pattern is set in the same way, 5 days on and 2 days off, but you just need to adjust the start date of the pattern at the top of the page so that it starts on the correct weekday. The patterns can be as long as needed, so for example, a 2 or 3 week rotation can be programmed in. Just make sure you set the start date to the correct week of the rotation. Now you have a new calendar. But what if you want to make changes to it? Well, simply click on the name and all the details become editable again on the right. Please note, however, that if you make changes to an existing calendar, all the old absence records that follow this calendar will be affected. If someone changes their work pattern, you could just create a new calendar for them and leave the old one unchanged for accurate reporting on historic absence. Once a calendar has been saved, it can also be assigned to employees by department at the bottom of the page. If you want to assign the calendar to individuals instead, that can be done by editing their employee role in the Employees section.